What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I hope you all are having a blessed day. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Today, we get into Bricc Baby denies rumor of being involved with Lil Pab hit. Let's see what bro got to say about it.
The other day because Trap Lord Ross has a little bit of a theory about my man Bricc Baby. And it's not intentional to make this all about Bricc Baby or anything, but I want to have the conversation. He basically put out a clip where
Let me get my blunt.
he inferred heavily that Bricc Baby is suspected of or was potentially involved with in some way the murder of Lil Pab, who was basically Quando Rondo's homeboy that got killed in the car in Hollywood. When did you first start hearing about this theory that people have out there? And I'm guessing that there's no truth to it because you've been very open about it and talking about it and shit. Like
Yeah.
how do you feel about all this?
So I already knew once. Look, like I said, I already knew I was out of town when the shit happened. The police, first of all, Trap Lord Ross and all these other detectives, and I'm not shout out Trap Lord Ross though because he ain't doing nothing but just making this content. You know what I'm saying? If you were that in public to get caught doing a murder to where he can put it together without being a police, you kind of fucked up. Yeah, you kind of fucked up. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
That's why you couldn't really be mad at him because ultimately he's only working with what he has based on music videos and interviews and shit like that. So it's like if you feel like you've put the puzzle together just at home, I mean, all right, cool. Like you're allowed
It's
to have
an
your
opinion.
opinions, you know?
Yeah,
You're a
it's
content
an
creator.
opinion. So I'm not mad at him or nothing, but police gonna take phone records. They're gonna do all of this shit. If they have me under the gun, and I knew because of the fact that an old clip from our first interview was that our first interview when I had the pink jacket on.
Oh yeah.
I think that was our first interview.
What'd you say in that one?
It was something about Quando Rondo.
Okay.
So that was like months.
It really blows my mind on how, like, these YouTubers and shit, bro, put shit together just by hearing and seeing things. Like, some of the shit they put together is insane, bro. Like, shit really blows my mind.
A year before this shit.
But
And
what did
then-
you say about Quando? And I interviewed you after Vaughn died.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was after
yeah,
Von died. So I think I said some shit like, damn, it was so long ago. It was something about him not being, or me not agreeing with him being from Roller 60s because I never met him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because
or
this is when the
not
big-
never met
the-
him, but nobody knows.
The Big U Quando thing was going on where he
Exactly.
had called Big U or some shit, right?
yeah.
And
I was
Big U
like,
wasn't really fucking with him, yeah.
Yeah. So all of that transpired. So I think a clip of that had went viral probably 3 or 4 months, 5 months before this situation happened. So soon as I seen on my, it might have been you or whoever, I'm scrolling down my timeline, and I see that Quando crying and his boy killed in L.A. I'm like, I look at the homies. I'm like, watch what the internet do with this shit. I said, I know for sure what they about to do with this.
And it's crazy what the internet did with it. You know? Internet is a wild place.
Shit, I'm like, I'm the shooter for sure, or I put the play together.
Mm.
So it just so happened that I put in this song with me and C3 that was going to get released a month before the shit happened. And it say some shit like, it was some viral shit, like the video went kind of crazy on YouTube. It's called Bricc Lotto. That's the name of the song. And I think he said something, we had a real 60s get at you or something like that. But we recorded this damn near 6-7 months before this shit anyway. So, but it was somebody OTF, and then Dirk was in the video. I was flashing money and all that shit. So the video drops. It was already set for release. So everything just happened all at the same time. So they like, oh, Bricc Baby has something to do with this shit. So they tried to say also that I told on Dirk on the live up here, me and Flacco shit. They saying that I
Because Flacco was talking about Slide for Vaughn as a meme, and you said, oh, well, they said that you can't say that no more because they slid for Vaughn, meaning that
I didn't say they slid for Von though. I
But
said,
people
I
took it
said-
as you saying that when Lil Pab got killed in Hollywood, that was done on behalf of Vaughn and OTF and Dirk, which, let's be real, if you knew that for a fact, I'm pretty
It's
sure
no
you would
way-
not say
it
that,
was
right?
no way I'm gonna say it on
Right.
camera. And I didn't say they slid. I was saying like they said I shot him. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, that's what I was saying. Like, they say you can't say that no more. That's live because of Lil Pop. I was like, you remember my face? I went viral after Lil Pop died. So I was saying it that way. So everybody's like, oh, what the fuck am I talking to Dirk? If they did do some shit out here without me involved, what the fuck are we talking about it for? Nobody discusses fucking murders openly. Like, let's be real. I don't know shit about nothing that was going on with that shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? I know, like, what happened now. You get what I'm saying? And I still doubt that Dirk. You know what I'm saying? I know relatively because everybody does. It's all type of stories. So you pick your story and you put the puzzle together yourself. So I feel like off of internet work that I kind of have an idea of what went on. And you still won't get me to talk about it on here. I was playing. You get what I'm saying? Like, and Trapper Ross like, well, if he's capitalizing off the shit right now, it's cool. Name one person that's gonna give. Where's the million at?
Yeah, that's what a lot of us are wondering.
Where's
Show us the million. Where's the
fuck
million?
is the million? Like you've only the most I've ever posted is probably like $100,000.
Because for people who don't know, the rumor was that there was $1 million on Quando Rondo's head, and that as a result, there's a lyric that Bricc has on another song where he says,
We charge a quarter for a pack of hundreds, not enough. And I said the last nigga we turned the pack.
we got $1 million plus.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were taking that, or I guess not a lot of people, but Trapper Ross was taking it to mean that was basically you admitting to having had something to do with something that happened
That's
right
why
before
I'm
that.
like, that
Were you
shit's
thinking about that
crazy.
in your head when you spit the lyric?
I had nothing. I wasn't even talking about that shit at all. But I was responding because on the internet they were saying that I took 100,000.
These YouTubers, bro, they'll put anything together, bro. They'll put anything and put it with the, like, they'll take this and put it with that and take that and put it with this.
From Dirk, and I signed the OTF and I had to do a hit for it. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, we charge a quarter for a pack. Like, you can't pay me $100,000 to kill nobody. Like, I'm charging $1 million plus. You know how much it costs for a motherfucker to get out of jail after a murder? I'm really popping it. You get
Knowing
what I'm
everything
saying?
that I know about the world, 100,000 is definitely not enough to go kill somebody. Even though realistically, that's way more than
And
most
then
people
don't
get.
ever
Right?
disrespect the Bricc. If you gave me $1 million, I'm gonna go get the man you sent me for.
Is that a new term? No, I'm being serious. Talk about Troy.
Now, that's crazy to say online. I probably would not say that. Probably wouldn't say anything to do, but who am I? Y'all know what to do. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, comment, do all the shit. I appreciate all the love. Much love to you guys. Peace.